I can't wait for him. I love Miles, but I also love Godot.
I know. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you should know this by now. Hey, Maggie.
Well, that's good that he's still alive. That's good.
What happened?
I don't know. He hasn't been on lately.
Who? Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, I would hope so.
I know. But he's
Farewell, my
I'm
turnabout.
still alive. Okay.
I couldn't remember the name of this turnabout for the life. Oh, Jesus. I forgot. Bears. Do I need to go over there?
Yeah. Hi.
I guess I'm going over here.
I'll think of it in a second.
What? Can you want to help me with this?
Yeah. Oh, where the hell are we? Oh, we're in teddy bear hell.
Yeah, teddy bear hell. We'll call it that.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
We're in teddy bear hell. Okay, quick.
Someone's caught.
Don't let me get the wires.
Okay.
I couldn't get them while I was holding the computer. Teddy bear hell.
Yes, we are.
Teddy bear hell. Great. Great.
Yeah.
Teddy bear hell. Is she in the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. You see her?
No, you can't see me.
They don't want to see you. They'd rather see the dog.
Yeah. She's definitely calmed down.
Yeah.
Hey, you. What? We're back. We have her in picture now. Can't see me, but that's okay. Where did we get off? Where did we leave off?
Where did we go?
That's-
Examine the teddy bear?
I think we examined...
Did you get the thing that was on the table or something? Or
Oh, I want Phoenix Wright's going on YouTube. Yeah. She's no longer in pain, yes.
oh, that was me. Thank you for asking. Because you know she's got little paws that dig into your legs, and she likes to climb on you.
Oh god, that's right. Lana has a psych lock. Ugh, so many people have psych locks.
The Oracle of all that.
On God.
Look, it's Adrian. Oh, go to her. Oh, she got a lock on there.
Old bag. Her. Oh yeah.
Oh no, we got the evidence. Now you gotta go talk to Old Bag.
Oh,
And you gotta
right!
present the autograph to her.
Right, yes. Ooh. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum samurai, tin samurai, and of course nickel samurai. It's a Love Lion Neo Old Tokyo. Hi.
Samurai.
Nickel samurai. I see. Wait. A love what? A love what? This girl Sayo works in a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall in love with her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like 3 brothers all colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Oh, she's wagging your tail.
Oh my goodness.
Hi. What? What? Oh, I think somebody wants some lemon.
She wants love.
Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort is sort of a forbidden love story. It's really big with the office ladies.
Well, okay. Well,
Yes, bro? What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Yeah. Hmm? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm gonna stop watching the Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. Who's a cute little puppy? So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja is like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's a story about a ninja who can't scale a wall, but who became a big pop star anyway. What? He was actually a lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing! Oh, nice! That's awesome! With his trusty red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. Yeah. I think it disturbed her.
Huh?
I think it disturbed her. I could just have the camera on her all night. A ninja with a bright red guitar? And then the final fight, in front of his beloved Princess Misola? Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold and the night of the Battle 3. For Battle 3. That's too bad for him. Yeah. This kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, bro? What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja? Will you be able to sing? What about the Princess Masola? Every Sunday, 8 a.m. Which show should I watch? I can't believe she's really considering it. Her name is Sarah Key. She is a big Kingdom Hearts fan, same as the gamer joint. Well-known person. Oh, nice. Mom, listen.
Snore.
Oh Jesus. Alright.
Ask them about everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So... So do we present this to her now or do the Magatama first? I want to say we do the Magatama first.
Oh, I don't know.
If you guys listen while she's snoring.
What case on that?
Farewell, my turnabout. But I'm excited for the third game because the third game has some really good cases. Also some really questionable characters. Not gonna lie. You know, like
Farewell, my turnabout?
yes. This trial is just confusing because I've seen the whole show and I know what happens.
Alright, you went to Engarde's hotel. Alright, now you go to Karito's hotel room and you examine the wine glass, right?
Yeah. We're up to the point where we can. Hey, Fishbowl Grandma.
You did the Cyclops. Well, you haven't done them, but. Okay.
Well,
Cyclops, Adrian Andrews, that's the thing.
is this one we...
Did you.
We have the signature, or the autograph.
Hold on a second, I have to find out where we're at.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Fishbowl Grandma, can you tell your grandsons to stop using the whole fishbowl act as an excuse not to get a real job? Having a fishbowl on your head and robbing. Let's just call it Mo.
Oh, okay, so.
He is
Go to the hotel lobby.
We're at the hotel lobby, I think.
Hold on, Powers. Oh, did you talk to Powers? You didn't present Adrian Andrews' profile.
No, I did not.
Present, yeah. You could have examined the plush teddy bears for a few conversations.
I think we did.
Okay.
Oh! You're not. I think your face makes you look like a very kind person. Aw, Mr. Parrish is getting teary-eyed. I meant to hit. I meant to hit her profile.
And talk about the gossip to get the newspaper clipping in your evidence file.
Yeah, that's Mr. Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Matt Engarde.
Yeah.
And then it's Juan Corrida. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, sorry. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? Ah, if you're interested, I'm glad to share it with you. I'm glad to share it with what I know. Yeah, I know you told me about that. He's so happy. He looks like a lion. That's fine. Just found his next meal. $18, that's insane. Only 3 years younger than him.
Okay.
his potential? I got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care if people say Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. Okay. So I'm the only one who has been asking this for so long. Why Kid is a detective? In Phoenix Wright or in your game? Either way, I have no idea.
Yeah, somebody's gonna come in, they're gonna look and they go, what the hell is that? What the hell is that?
Well, she's not a detective. She's a co-counsel. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you'd be. Yeah. Hi, look who's awake. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid. This old I would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Ninja Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager, to the stars, Miss AA. You see now, don't you? What? It's not pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Well, Karida didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA. Adrian Andrews? Yes, exactly. This is big news. Huh? Oh yeah, well, when the time comes, we'll get a new dog. That seems all kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews? Nine. Galaxy says we need a new dog.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, hi. What's up?
Does he want to come feed it water to take it out? Come on, bud.
Ugh.
She's comfy.
Really? This is what comfiness looks like?
Apparently so.
Together with the biggest rivalry. Alright, it's a wonderful thing that only you Jesus Christ. And it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Girl's just following along, not having any idea why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Gossip. Who, Maggie? Oh no, she... Hi, Maggie? Hi. Can I help you? What? What? Oh, she wants a belly rub. Alright. The hotel lobby. We need to talk to Miss Oldbeck?
Yes. We talked to him about the gossip.
Yep.
Yeah. Go back to the hotel lobby.
Go.
Present Maya's
Maya's-hama.
Yeah. And then first off, start by presenting the autograph.
Okay. Hi. What's up? Well, apologies, English. Oh, Jesus Christ, you have 4.
Yeah, but they're all gonna explode, so.
Okay. Alright, I'll be honest with you from now on. Ugh, okay, that's...
Present the autograph?
Not yet. I just gotta open up my tongue.
Oh.
Then please, tell us what you saw. Aw, what a waste. I'm here and I have perfectly, I have to try and channel her voice. Hold on. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply that you are a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. The autograph. That's Juan's autograph! Yes, it is. And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy," on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy. But somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. How about an exchange? Wow, she must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan. Well, that was quick.
Okay.
Those. I feel bad for you now. Huh? I'll tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was up on my way to the toilet minding my own business. And... Did you tell the police? Well, of course! I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it. Maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part-time trial tomorrow. For that part of that. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. Mr. Engarde hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about the details like that. I know he did my poor Juan in. I just do. The yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know someone did something bad. And I say he did it. I can't do her voice. I try to. I mean, I feel like you could put the camera on her and you guys would be fine with that. What did Mr. Engarde ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. Engarde do to you to make you so... You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created the scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick... What is it? What's a scandal? Oh, I'll tell you about it after we get home, okay? Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of the vile temptress. Mr. Nick? What do vials and wild temptress mean? How about we just listen to what Miss Holbeck has to say for now, okay, girls? So, Miss Holbeck, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course, who else? That guy, he shoved the poor girl into Juan on purpose. His own manager, but why? I thought lawyers were smart! It was a great scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal and dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of scandal to me. Why do you know about... Why do you know that about... Or English here. Why do you know about that... Anyway, Miss Holbag, I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't do. And do you have proof that Mr. Engarde did what you say he did? Next week's issue is a certain magazine. A certain magazine says so. Of course, a tabloid. Next week, doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Holbeck have information like that? And where'd she get it? Hehehe. Alright. Oh, we sort of agreed to criminal affairs. We had to go to criminal affairs.
Okay.
I wonder who the new chief of police is. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Great, now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francesca. They said something about investigating, they said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back later when they're done? Okay, I guess that's all you can do, right, Mr. Nick? I don't know if you guys remember, but because Maya's kidnapped, and we were kind of forced to defend Matt Engarde. Because the kidnapper...
Matt Engarde actually. No.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind.
We know the answers!
I was confused.
They don't!
Okay, never mind. Forget I said it. Never mind.
Who do we go to next?
Oh, okay. Now...
see, Lana or...
Move back to the hallway. Lana's there. You have what you need to deal with her Cyclops.
Hi, I'm...
The Magatama.
Magatama.
Magatama. And
Can I not get up and grab my water, or are you gonna look up every time?
I'll look up every time.
I think the game came out first, so it follows the game. The show follows the game. There are slight differences in added scenes, but the show is at liberty to do that. I can't say if the show is better than the game, because I think both of them are good in their own right. But the show is really good, and I would really recommend watching it, because you have the voices, and it's funny when you hear the voices. Because, like, me and Lance... I mean, I've seen the show, so I kind of knew what people sounded like. Lance hadn't seen the show, and he came over one day, and I was watching it. We were on, I think it was End of Steel Samurai, and and it was the beginning of the DL6 incident, the DL6 trial. So, and it was just funny hearing his voice, hearing all the voices, because Lance did a German accent for Manfred von Karma, the guy who would just snap his fingers. And he doesn't have a German accent in the game, or in the show, so. And it's funny. And you actually see more of him. And what I find hilarious... Yes, it did. It did do that. And I find it's funny, because I love it when, like, games and shows do this. Mia dies in the second trial, right? Then all of a sudden, like, in the show, you just see more and more of her. Like, you build up her character, but she's dead.
Oh, no.
Mia actually plays a really big part in the third game. Hi. Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, she's a big part in every game, but...
Yeah. True.
I don't know. The great game has some really great trials, though. And then one of the trials in that game is actually one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you warding around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know is the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's the bread. There's my bread and butter. All right then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Oh, so we need to... Adrian Andrews? I'm assuming. Perhaps
Stop representing Adrian Andrews' profile. That breaks the first law.
Yeah, I figured.
And then present the magazine.
Okay. Actually, she has two of them. This woman! Well, yeah, I think the DS version got Rise from the Ashes. That was like an added case to the game. Apparently, it's the night of updates. Jesus. Overwatch the Minecraft. Wii, iOS. Nice. I need to pre-order the one for Switch. The new one that's coming out. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles or something. Yeah, she's Adrian Andrews, Matt Engarde's manager. Well, you probably knew that. The Nicholas Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at guessing this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. Well, you can't make it up. You just can't make up any old thing and it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah. You gotta have that... Oh, what's that? New sauce. You mean news source? That's it! Show me something that shows that long guy had someone with Miss Andrews. New magazine clipping? Below zero! Yeah, it just happened. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. The Jam and Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious and yet beautiful manager, to the stars, Miss AA. Ah! Miss Karida didn't have his own manager. What's more, his rival Matt Engarde's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. What? Oh. It could be an old update that hasn't updated, but I don't know. You saw this article and then thought you'd take some pictures of it as proof. That's why you were lurking around Miss Crichton's door last night. Unlock successful. I want to check something super quickly. We will go back to Lada in a second. Oh, shit. Oh. Ah, the lawyer dude. So what'd you find out? Even though that's not what his voice sounds like. Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. We'll be back for you in a moment. Alright. Let's talk about your big scoop there, Lada. I think she found her spot for the night. Or else she follows me upstairs. You were looking into Mr. Karida and Miss Andrews' affairs, weren't you? You got it! I was getting myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about this one in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. I have a big thing in that. There ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. A lot of nice journalistic integrity you've got there. I already finished writing it up, my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote on the paper I wrote on it, my note to myself is gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $600 camera. They've done run off together. I came here for my big story. I didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah. Oh. I thought someone good texted me.
Huh?
I thought someone good texted me.
Good.
No, no one. Why would they do that? It was, straight talk.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Yes. Oh, your tail's wagging up a storm. Hi. Can I help you? It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought there was someone done steal something from me. You really want the note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on the note's probably a bold-faced lie. I'm assuming we need to do what's his face.
So you talked to Lotta.
Yeah, I'm
So
assuming
now
we
you're
need to.
gonna go to the criminal case department.
Ooh!
You have to pay a visit to the office. First, I'll tell you about everything you get. Then present the magazine clippings in order to unlock your topic.
Okay.
Then a mysterious figure appears to talk to them.
Oh, Lord. Oh, wait, mysterious figure. Is that Miles?
Oh no,
Please see Miles.
I don't know.
Sorry. JC was the
Says
only game I
mysterious.
played with readable dialogue or
Just
Japanese
says
games.
mysterious.
So they have dialogue even in English audio. That is the only game I play with those because the characters are English voiced, and I hear what they're supposed to sound like according to the creators. Oh, okay. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Hello, who's? Oh no, stay connected.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are airtight. But, welfare. Oh, wow, okay. Hey, Pico, welcome to the stream.
I don't know if he's in there yet or if he's, I don't know. He just showed up
Reason
on
why I
my
don't like
user
readable
chat.
games is one, a lot to read. Two, I'm not sure what the creator of the game and imagine their character's voice to sound like. I want it to be close to the creator's thoughts. That kind of makes sense. I found on Amazon the disc versions of like Phoenix Wright season 1 and 2 and Ghost Hunt, so I'm probably gonna order them at some point because I got paid yesterday. I should have gotten paid a lot. Hi. Or this week I'm getting paid a lot. No, that was this week I got paid. I don't know, or next week. I don't know. But, but no, it'd be next week. Oh well, I might still order them tonight. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. Cause
Do you need them right this second?
no, I said might. I'll order them at some point. I think one of them is. I think has one iconic. I don't know. What? 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 But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. I see a blue badger. I get it. I get it. Well, I think the reason he doesn't talk is because he wants you to, like, be, like, Link and, like, the thoughts of Link. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's 2 big pieces. 2? And both of them are in this photo. Probably the suit. Oh, yeah. The first is the button. That's missing from the victim's chest. That's one of the buttons. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Engarde. Yep. And I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. And the second is the knife in his chest belt, the fingerprints. Oh, on the knife are on his chest to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Engarde's. Tomorrow's trial will talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady. Whew. Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, I even told her not to open up that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Engarde come out of the victim's room and the estimated time of death. No, wait! Present! Magazine clipping! We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Karaida? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman... Oh, right. I thought the game first. Committed suicide. Suicide? Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Karaida's manager. Yeah, I know why, but still, I'm not sure the creator... I'm sure the creative character has his own idea of Link's thoughts and voice. And if he or she ever thought of giving Link a voice or thought, I'm sure they have something in mind already. Oh, I'm sure. I don't know what his voice would sound like. I'm curious if in this new game we'll hear his voice, but I think Zelda's gonna get kidnapped again. But that's not all, pal. Miss Impact was Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about business from square one. Her mentor. A woman who was both Mr. Karaida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with the case? Do you want to know more about her, pal? I would love to know more about her. She was the victim's manager, and she was also Mr. Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now the two of them, and now those two are linked again by her death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. Oh!
Guess who?
I'm getting sick of dealing with this foolish idiot. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma. You can't seem to stop that. Uh-huh.
I guess she was the surprise list.
I was hoping it was Miles. I was hoping it was Miles. You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need another traitor on my list. You don't mean... I do. Scruffy. You've 30 minutes to get out of here. You're no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait. Please wait, sir. I don't... Quiet. If you weren't... If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? That voice. It is Miles! Edgeworth. It's been a long time, right? I think the anime does a better job of reintroducing him. Because in the anime, something happens to Von Karma. And in court, you know, and the Gumshoe's like, oh no, something bad happened. And then he walks in, you know, with his airbending abilities, and he is like, the prosecution is ready. I will be stepping in. It's great. This person, this is Mr. Edgeworth? What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others for when things were wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. He's smiling. Okay. You! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the Von Karma name and dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Now let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I like this new sprite form. I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix, right? I'll see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson of the meaning total victory. Still the same wild mare she always was. I thought you...
Celeste Impractical Wild Knight.
To Miles?
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought you... The prosecution... I thought you were the prosecutor.
You have to talk to him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it was the first game that had voice acting. First game in 20 years, like I found out that Breath of the Wild is the first game in 20 years from, like, 2017. Okay, well, it's a Switch game, Breath of the Wild revealed some voice acting. Okay. And ever since until now, Breath of the Wild is the only game. Yeah, it's the only. Yeah, I think it was something new they were trying out to see how it was gonna be with voice acting. I think it turned out good. So I'm very curious what they're gonna do with the next game. I thought you, the prosecutor of Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick! I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? The wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What's that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. Working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power of finding the truth. The truth? Oh yeah, no, definitely turned out good. And then they might give Link a voice. I don't know if they'll give Link a voice for consistency reasons, but I could be wrong. It's like, I think people are divided. Like, they want to hear Link, but then they don't want to hear Link. The truth? In order to understand this case, you will have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it's available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what's going inside his head. Ah! Jit. I no, I hit the wrong one. A lot of things may have happened, however. Manfred von Karma is still my mentor. And Perfection Win record is proof of the von Karma. 1 year ago. You could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It had been better for everyone if you never came back for the dead Edgeworth. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? In Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild was a launch game with Nintendo Switch, which doesn't shock me because it's a big series. Well, the creators might try it one day and see what happens. It depends. They have a lot to consider because if the fans don't like it, then it's kind of gonna ruin the game. And that giving Link a voice is something that would be... It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. Huh? Well, yeah, it's like half people want it, half people don't. Or it's like 25% want it, 25% don't. Then there's like this gray area of like 50% of the people that don't know what they want. I mean, I think it'd be cool to get a voice, but they have to get the right voice. If they get the wrong voice, then they just ruin the game.
Absolutely.
Oh no, exactly, and you know, if Link doesn't get a voice, then if no one likes Link's voice, well, you know, no one's gonna play the game. You know what I mean? So it's, you know. Hi. Yeah. Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you. I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think their own ego to those who only think their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible. Even if you're a prodigy or someone like you, Edgeworth. Okay, Phoenix, calm down with the hatred, man. It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I've yet to learn. Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see, the time you will see is coming soon enough. Yeah. Hmm? Well, no, I mean the directors, like, you know, I think what's his face? I don't know his name, but yeah, no, he would be in charge of giving him a voice. But I mean, it's like, okay. So.
Alright, you talked to Miles on everything?
Yeah. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room.
Okay.
Yeah?
You didn't present him with Someone's Impact's profile, right?
Oh, Miles?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know how to do it with him, sorry. I'll go back and do a second. I had a post-ceremony stage show to do. So, I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to have for the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea what the press conference was. That's strange, I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Yeah. In truth, I feel people are worried the voice acting might be wrong, or some just feel it should be the same because of tradition. Yeah, that's a lot. That's I think consistency, tradition is what it is. Link has not had a voice actor. Like, yeah, no. You know, they have a lot to consider, because, I mean, if they do voice act, I mean, granted, it's not total voice acting. Yeah? Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Wright was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm thinking together, this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. So you and the victim, Mr. Wong Karada, were sort of... That's nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with the face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. He wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So, why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Yeah? What, do you want to come over here? Oh yeah, it was good. Dude, you think maybe you think it'd be the other way around, you know? Move. Hey, Miles. Don't worry. I don't hate you. Oh, that's right. Yes. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andor's mentor a long time ago, but she suddenly called away to a different show and became one Karida's manager. And then a few months later, Celeste Impacts died. But her death was ruled by her death was ruled suicide, right? Yes. Hi. It's definitely something you can debate. I mean, I don't know if I would care if there wasn't voice acting with Link. I mean, I'm fine either way, personally. I don't care. But this is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle. Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there's no mistake. Yeah? Can I help you? I just hope they don't make a remastered version of an old game instead. They wouldn't do that. One, that'd be too much work, too much time and money to put into the game, add, like, new lines and everything. But also, it's just a remaster, it's not like they're adding anything to it. What? And it would be kind of it's just a remaster, it would be too much time and effort, but I think it would also be I don't think they would disrespect their games like that. Miss Impact. Hi. Do you want to come sit on my lap? Hi. Yeah? Mom. Hi. Oh, hi. I feel they should do a whole new game, and if they do that. Yeah, no, they wouldn't do it. Hi. Only because people won't be happy if the whole game gets poisoned. Yes. Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. There's no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect someone had hidden it. Link, I personally would like to know what... Link, I personally like to know what Mifa sounds like, and follow Twilight Princess, but not like Link. What?
Mifa, I can just picture a very
We heard her voice though. We heard her voice in Breath of the Wild.
You just?
Yeah.
We did?
Yes. Yeah, no, her voice is very gentle, very soft-spoken and...
Yeah, exactly.
Hi. Hi.
Yes, exactly. That's what I would expect from her.
Oh no, you're talking about Midna.
No, not Mindy.
No, Midna would be rude as all hell. Oh, are you kidding me? No, I'm reading it now. Like, I personally would like to know what Mifa sounds like in all of them in Twilight Princess. I'm like, Mifa's not Twilight Princess, but now Hi. That's what the police began to suspect someone had hidden it. The suicide note. How long do Miss Impacts... How long do you know... How do you know Miss Impacts had even written a suicide note? There's no solid... There's no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her index finger. Hi, what's going on? Which makes the likelihood of suicide note very high. What? 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 What is it? Okay, land for him. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. Yeah, Midna. No, it took me a minute. It's like, yeah, no, Mifa. Like, we already know what her voice sounds like. Hi. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do there, Maggie? Oh, okay. She's going back to a corner. Hi. The victim? Oh no, you're all set. It took me a minute to realize.
Excuse me. If you don't even go there. No. Oh no.
Yes. What? 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 What is it, huh?
Pat me.
Hi, are you trying to kill my hand?
Yeah.
He was the one that found her body, which makes him the only person to have had the chance to hear suicide note. Miss Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note. Why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report, part 1 anyway. Part 1? Hey, hi. What? Oh, you're not better. Okay. Half the stream is gonna be me petting her. Just don't worry about it. This is the only suicide report part one. Hi. Alright. I think the Switch may end up doing that, or the Switch Pro, or whatever it is. I think the Switch, I think that's gonna be the Switch. At least I hope, because I'd like to play it, all the games. Yeah, they're also... Yeah, hi, what are you trying to do? Yeah? I'm doing that. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing this is the evidence we need for what's-her-face? Adrian Andrews. Right? Yeah? Right.
Oh, done right there.
I think we will eventually grab... I think they will eventually grab a couple of weeks. But... I don't know. Hi. Ow. Hi. Your paws hurt.
Okay, you. Oh wait a second. Now, did you?
Those why is she went? I don't know.
Impacts profile next unlocking new topic, which adds suicide report. Present the suicide report now.
Hi.
Did you present the suicide report to Miles?
Suicide. I just got the suicide report from Miles.
Well, it says present the suicide report, which further reveals another additional topic. A conversation that leads to the attempted suicide report. Kate added to it. Oh.
She does have beautiful eyes. One of my friends, his cousin, I think, his cousin had a husky, and oh my god, this husky had the prettiest blue eyes. I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all, these reports have multiple parts. Like one, this one has two. Like that one, this one has two reports. Two reports. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second report. Second part of the report is about attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews? Miss Andrews? What'd she do? She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman. That's just what she wants to do. Like Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's trying to hide. A secret? Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. What are you doing? What is it? What is it, pretty girl? Oh yes, they have beautiful eyes. Excuse me as I grab control. Oh, hi, you're some controller. Okay. What? Maggie, what are you doing?
Checking out the plan, that's all.
Don't jump down there, please. Oh yeah, I think they're very close. Okay. Miss Andrews dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of that woman. That woman is. Oh yeah. Okay. Maggie, use your words. I understand not what you need or want. Alright, so I'm assuming now we're ready to talk to...
Okay, after that, it opened up the other one. Now you got the attempted suicide report. As a side note, you can present select impacts profile to Engarde at the detention center if you want. It triggers a scene.
Oh, okay. Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I have a few questions I want to ask her. And she has this Cyclops on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll have to come back later. It triggers a scene.
Well, Engarde's in the detention
What?
Did you go to...
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, am I sad? I'm not sad. What? Nah, she just she could want to go out because I think she whines when she wants to go outside.
She whines when she wants to do a lot of things.
She also whines when she wants to do that too. So,
You know.
are you sad because you're missing your owner? I bet that's what it is. Are you sad?
No. Okay, that says you got the attempted suicide report added to the court record. It's time to see Andrews go back to Engarde's hotel room.
Attempted suicide report.
The attempted suicide report.
I don't have an attempted suicide report.
And that was present Celeste impact profile to Maya.
Oh, I didn't. Oh no, that's if I. No, we have a suicide report.
Makes an attempted suicide report being added to the court record. You got that?
I think she's dressed as someone from like one of the Steel Samurai things.
And it says present the suicide report.
Yeah, I saw that.
You didn't do the independent nature.
Hmm?
Dependent nature.
Oh! What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide?
Boo.
Yes. What?
Let's go change over logo.
Too late.
I have to go change over laundry. Yes, I do. I have to go change over some laundry.
No, you need to love me and pat me. Because...
You should really go see JC for love and attention. Why did you look in my fingers, man?
She's marinating you for later. Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will. But why would she...
What?
Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impact was gone forever. That's why. Why would that...
Thanks.
Is that what they call following someone to the grave?
Really,
Sorry.
thank you.
Is that what they call following someone to the grave?
Yes. I know, but I have to go do laundry.
Can I follow you? She's probably gonna follow you.
Go see her. Go see her.
No, I want to see you.
Yes?
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needs a person whom she can trust absolutely. Once she finds that person, she'll do anything to keep them near. Without such an anchor, her life, her crippling anxiety, stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others. When Celeste Impacts suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch black. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. That means that super confident attitude. It's all facade. She's only coping for her mentor's behavior. Or sorry, only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted suicide report added to the court record. Let's go to attention switch. What's wrong? How much do you know? What do you mean, how much do we know? Mr. Lawyer. I mean, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. I would never... If you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention! Who in the world are you gonna eat with? The security guard? Mr. Nick? This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in all this. Yes? I don't speak puppy. I don't speak puppy. What do you want? What? What do you want? I don't understand.
You don't speak puppy?
I speak dog, not puppy. Alright, now let's... This place is huge. Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone. That's Francisca von Karma. Miss von Karma? What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you got some nerve following me around. I'm not following you around. Following you? That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing that. Girls. You're always following after Mr. Detective with that little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know the fool's every move. So the noise that we heard was the receiver. What? What is it? What is it? What? What? What is it? So that noise we heard was the receiver. I really feel sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think about what we just discussed. Think hard about what we just discussed, understood? Alright. Hi. Ow. Ow. Hi. Can I help you? Hi. Hi. Can I help you? Why are you whining? Are you trying
Go
to...
ahead on that whining shit.
Are you talking with Onyx?
Uh-huh.
What?
Go ahead, none of that whining shit.
What? What?
You're so cute. Uh-huh.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What? What? What?
Sorry, Maggie, we ain't used to you yet. By Sunday, we'll probably be really good used to you, but then you'll be going home.
What is it? She keeps looking outside.
She can't see out that window. It's too short.
It is weird having a dog in the house again, though. I will say that. Well, we haven't had dogs for a year. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews, you seem a little dazed. Sorry.
Yes.
She does seem a little dazed, doesn't she?
Yes.
I'm assuming we have to, present Maya's Magatama?
I don't know. You want me to read? Will you take her out?
I'll read. Alright, well, I'm still gonna be in the room, but I'll be right back. You can take her out. Want me to hook her up for you? Alright. What? 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 What is it? What is
Look
that?
at my toy.
What is it, huh?
What? You what do you want? Because I don't know what the hell you want.
Grandma's tablet's still here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna give you the long one.
Yummy! Yummy! What is it?
Just my football.
Land on it.
Okay.
Land on it. That's what I was kind of in the middle of doing.
What? Oh, okay. She knows where she's going. Be over there in a second.
Be there momentarily.
She's coming. She's coming. Don't follow me. I'm not throwing the leash. Alright. I'm assuming we need to present the Magatama. Okay. Why was one Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason why he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Miss Engarde's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? In truth, I was not close. I was not that close to Mr. Kurita. Or Kurita, I have no idea how you say his last name. You were not that close. That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. And the newspaper clipping? Take that! You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not? Silly third-rated tabloid article. If you had your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into the story, as I expected, in the world filled with crooks and liars. Good self-standard, good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there's the need for you to get close? What if there is a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to be kept close to Mr. Kurita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? It impacts. Take that! Celeste impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts. She committed suicide, didn't she? Well, it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was one Kurita's manager. So I believe you get close. So I believe you got close to Miss Kurita so you could find out more about her suicide. Did you have to repeat? Huh? Oh, she did. Hello. Hi. Hi. You have a great imagination. You may have a future. You have a future as a slimy muckracker for the future third-rate tabloids. Ow! Hi. Hi. Please. I need to see the TV so I can read. Yes. I know reading is a wonderful thing. Miss Andrews, there's no mystery surrounding your suicide. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no...
Get out of my seat.
I have a dog on me.
I don't care. Get out of my seat.
Here.
You see that pile of laundry that sits in front of that seat that I have to fold? Take these and take the dog with you.
At least read that. I know I have to do a suicide report. Hey, Maggie! Maggie! Hi! Good job. Oh, sorry. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, great! Windows 11! Because Windows 10 was such a smash hit. Is that really true? Hey.
I'm sure it is.
Can you sit? Okay. Come on. Good girl. Oh joy. Can't wait. Alright. Is that really true? I don't believe you are complete. I don't think you are completely at ease with the way your suicide was resolved. Suicide report! Bam! I don't have any more, sorry. And I think Maggie was whining because she had to go pee. But she went pee.
I have a funny feeling that she's going to be a pain in the ass. Just saying. Yeah, I know.
What can you say? Windows 10 sucks ass. That's why I'm being sarcastic.
Windows 10 wasn't bad. It just wasn't great.
It still sucks. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like, maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita. What? Because you just sucked. They moved everything. Actually, I had photos, and I couldn't find my photos, because I moved the photos to God knows where. And Miss Andrews, huh?
Yeah.
They move things. It's like, what the Christ. And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita. I have sat quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I am a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you want to have, however. I don't think you really are. What? The evidence says otherwise. The proof of... It's what, the attempted suicide report next?
Following the evidence, you presented the magazine book.
Yes.
And the Celeste Impact's profile.
Yes, then the suicide note.
That's the attempted suicide.
Oh, great. Windows is gonna change again.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, is that my Phoenix Wright shirt?
Yeah.
I saw that I had to get it, but you know this.
Uh-huh.
I wish I'd been wearing those shirts more often. Why would you want 4 split windows in different forms? Why? Miss Andrews, you never really went through with it, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life? Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying on only yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, it's all a lie, a facade. You've always searched for people who you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impact, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! Oh, okay. When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding it. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? The topic that what topic did we start on this conversation again? It was why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become one of the reasons to want Mr. Kurita dead. Me? Miss Impact was everything to you. And when she died, you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even committed murder. Murder? Okay. I didn't know that. I don't really use that screen anyways. It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I pushed against all of that, though. I tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews. This one thing. It's this one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hit her suicide note. And that someone was willing to write it. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like that. Like they were out to get me. So you were close to Mr. Coretta to recover her suicide note, correct? Hey, Briz! Thanks for lurking! Looks like the tablet for the truth.
Really, I'm not.
Sure you are.
No, I'm just getting
I personally like the Android support idea. Because I want to have a Twitter.
Yeah, I'm just going down here. Okay. You're sleeping nicely now? Okay.
She's in my seat.
Hey, talk to her about that. Because, you know, I can't help it when she decides that she likes that seat better than over there. If you want, you physically pick her up and move her. Why can't you go over there with her? Really?
Hi.
If I throw the licorice over there, you'll go over there further, won't you?
She would too.
Yes, she would. You see that? What? I don't have it. It's over there.
Your plan.
See?
Your plan.
See? Go ahead, jump up on her.
Come
Go
on.
ahead. See?
No.
But I want it.
Hi.
See, I told you.
Hi, pretty. What? I don't have anything. I'm empty-handed. No, I have your ears. Hmm? You might not like it. The Apple look? I haven't seen Mac OS. Hi. Like I say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, he didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, and I have one small favor to ask. I attempted suicide. I'd like you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, if people were to find out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably says she'll never says anything without carefully thinking through it first. And thank you for your, thank you. I was trying to think of how you pronounce the word. Mr. Wright, can I ask you something? What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand for a little while. Since a little while back. That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. What is it? It looks like a seashell. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. I'm not remembering something clearly. Sounds like something that happens on a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I'll leave Mr. Engarde in your capable hands. Yes?
Okay, so now you're gonna go back to
Well, I think we've gathered all
Wright
the...
and Company law offices. There are a few topics of conversation here.
Yeah. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearl, she looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and hasn't been walking all day. With this has walked all over the place with English. She hasn't slept at all, and she's been walking all over the place with me today. Okay. Oh, that doesn't bother me. I used Max in high school, so I kind of know what it looks like now that you've said that. It's weird that they're going in that direction. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I'm really fine. You don't look fine to me. Oh, cool. So what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has motive. You mean Miss Impact's suicide note? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Mr. Nick, the transceiver. Hello? Right in the law offices. Mr. Attorney! You're not answering your phone. Maya! Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well. Ask Maya, is that you? Sis! Ask my sis! Maya! Damn it! He cut me off! Mr. Maya said ask my sis, didn't she? Sis. What does she mean? You are an idiot. And the story is clear, transparent like the Mac. Okay. Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. I'm sorry. Ah! Hi! Ugh. I'm not going anywhere, don't worry. Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come. Ask me anything you want to hear. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. The kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how do you know? As soon as she was locked away, Maya called. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. Oh, great. And she didn't see his face. She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked away in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, makes me like I don't want to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't gonna kill me, so I'm not gonna die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. What's this? It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. And those, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry. I'm not really thirsty. Maya, you're also not old enough to drink. Oh yeah, yeah. There's all sorts of things piled up here, and it's too dark to see. Drat, it's locked. The door lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always pulls a plastic card in a stiff piece of cardboard. The click, then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card somewhere I could use. Ah, that's it! The shell card! If I use it, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried. To be continued.
We'll save you burgers because,
Oh yeah, big time. We don't have issues with this game, but I don't want to risk it.
No. Next up, it's time for the trial. A lot is on the line.
Adrian did it? That's what it looks like. Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that. Unfortunately, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence? I'm certain that someone out there is trying very hard to put this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer Dude, like I said yesterday, refreshing like the spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. I understand. Well, it's almost time. Oh, Mia. Mia! We must get a complete approval today. I know. I can't focus on my situation right now. Or pearls either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Indeed. Let's get going. It's him. This is Wright. Good morning. This is the attorney. The day of the sorry, this is it, Mr. Attorney, the day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, you really should be more concerned. You should be concentrating on winning the trial today. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning. A present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest. If you please. Wait! Jackass. The kidnapper sent me a present? Mr. Lawyer Dude, who was that? No one. It's nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Dude, did your nose just get longer?
No. No.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Matt Engarde. Are the prosecution and defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Your Honor! Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman.
Oh, okay.
What? Shot? Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about. His present. Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors of the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. This is totally insane! Miss Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have the answer. She's alive and in stable condition. That's good, phew. thought he'd show up. Your Honor, due to circumstances, Miss Frances von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready, naturally. Miss von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked into the case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Engarde. The court acknowledges the prosecution. Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling with on my long journey this past year. By the time the case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Witness, your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now. For now. After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. Detective Gumshoe? The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness! Well, shit! Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir! Now, let's have your testimony. If you want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that. Get ready, Phoenix. This is gonna be a rough fight. Yeah, and it would have to be Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer is what he was struggling for? Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. The murder happened at the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Carida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe that he was definitely murdered, sir. At first we thought it was something suspicious. At first we thought there was something suspicious with the empty guitar case. However, later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Then why bring up the guitar case? Oh no, so it's nice. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room? Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant were alone in their rooms. I see, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
First Gumshoe on his third statement.
The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Carida was stabbed in the chest? Only a careless amateur would believe such a brainless as that, pal. Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, real pros' attention would be drawn attention to the bandana. Bandana. Ooh, I missed looking gamble there. Oh, what bandana? Sorry, where are we on? His bandana, sir. The thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir. Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana. Then, what about the knife?
You want to press on at first we thought there.
It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We have a crafty murderer on our hands. This one? Why did you think that? Because it was empty, pal. The gem and ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh. Then how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? Oh, we thought that too, but... The only victims on the guitar case were the victims. Only the victims, huh? I see. So much for the theory, then. It was a very good theory, Judge. Sounds like something I would come up with. Excuse me. What convinced you it had nothing to do with this case? The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? The Wright guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Carida, had apparently taken the case with him. Sir. So you mean you forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage at the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. So the guitar case was empty before he even got back to the hotel. Yeah, that's right. So really had nothing to do with the case after all. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. After the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him in the chest.
Stabbed him with a knife?
Yeah, whatever. Stabbed him with a knife. It was just a word I needed to omit.
Chest, knife, same thing, right?
Yeah. He just got this big ass chest with a really pointy edge and stabbed it with it. Then he took the knife and molded it down so it looked like a handle.
Okay.
That's obviously what happened.
Right.
Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt Engarde? Well, because there was reason enough for him to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Ezra's back in full swing. Very well, Detective Gumshoe. Please testify about this letter. Yes, sir.
Present the knife against Gumshoe's sixth statement. The defendant brought them and fought the knife.
Matt Engarde and Juan Carida were huge rivals with each other. Then, they each thought the other guy was on his way. That's well enough in my book. As for evidence, there was the gem in Ninja's butt. It was ripped off the ninja costume and was found in Mr. Engarde's Hakama? I'm gonna go with Hakama. I'm probably butchering it and I apologize for that, but I have no idea how to say it. I guess I have to change controllers. Please hold. Yes. She seems to be asleep.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. I'm sorry I woke you up. I really am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you gonna sleep with me tonight or sleep with Mom? Yeah? Hey, you. You wanna sit on my lap, or you fine over there? You look like a moody teenager.
Parents just dropped her off. He doesn't understand why she's here.
The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this premeditated murder. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly.
Like that.
I thought there's this button.
Oh, okay.
Apparently Gumshoe was yawning. That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And the button's covered in blood. Yes, and we know the blood is on the victim's, and we know the blood on it is the victim's, sir. What? Was ripped off from the costume and covered in Karida's blood. Found in Engarde's Hakama. At this point, very clearly, the defendant. Okay, all this points clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give up yet, Wright? I'll find a hole in your argument somehow. Do your best as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. So, present the knife on the sixth statement?
Present the knife against Gumshoe's sixth statement. The defendant fought the knife.
bought the knife to the crime scene?
It could be brought, but you know.
Yeah, it's a little typo right there. Wait a second. What? So the basis of your argument is that this premeditated murder is simply that the client brought a knife beforehand?
Bought a knife.
I'm assuming it's brought.
I don't know.
That's right, pal. The defendant did not buy this knife. Okay, so it's supposed to be bought. Never mind. Well, take a good look at the handle of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Huh? It has Gatewater. It has a Gatewater seal set in the handle. Gatewater. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. That's the name of the hotel. The Gatewater Hotel. Uh-oh. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated.
I'm just gonna challenge you against the actual idea.
Okay.
And then present the wine glass.
Yes, this is very true. This is very big. What was that, Mr. Edward? I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. What? Ah, yes, I missed that smug little thing. I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough to realize this. Oh, I didn't know. Oh. The question is, where did this knife come from? But why, that's obvious. It must have come from Mr. Karida's room. Sorry, Your Honor, but that's incorrect. Why the bears? The victim ate his last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table. There's a knife and a fork on the table. Then, why in the world did where in the world does this knife come from? If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the role of the defendant, Mr. Matt Engarde. Especially what was on top of this table. There's something missing. Perhaps a singular knife? We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Engarde's knife was missing. Mr. Engarde had gone to the victim's room with the knife that he used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife to visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution proven this was a premeditated murder. Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliant, clear deduction. It seems like Edgeworth had this plan from the very beginning. This is one of those traps I just walked into. This must be one of those traps I just walked headlong into. A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button with the victim's costume. There's a sizable amount of evidence here. I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of time, Your Honor. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown in court. Evidence not yet shown. He needs evidence that court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence. What does the defense have to say about this here, Mr. Wright? Well, Phoenix. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong, the gavel will be ringing. The gavel will be ringing out the son of our defeat. Mr. Wright?
Actually, I do.
Do you have some important and necessary? Do you have something important and necessary to the court? There's one thing. One piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this court has yet to see. And what would that be?
The wine glass.
Oh, yeah, you said the wine glass. Mr. Wright. I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I'm giving you one chance and only one. What the judge is saying is, Wright, don't try pulling out one of your usual bluffs here. If I mess up, it's curtains for all of us. Well, Jesus! This is a wine glass, is it not? Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because the victims struggle with his assailant. Yeah.
His legs were broken. His makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were on one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Well, I see. Yes, I see your point. However, the wine glass is sitting on the top of the dresser and is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over, along with everything else, was the wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do you all have to say? Well, yes, it is a little peculiar. Yes, it is, isn't it? I thought it was. You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth, what is it, Your Honor? Your opinion? You don't need my opinion, because there's no special meaning to that glass. What? It's safe to say that the wine glass was set after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Miss Erin Andrews, for example. She could have easily been shocked and set the glass down without thinking. Yes, that does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright. Could Erin Andrews really have set her glass down without thinking?
There's no way.
If I appear weak, the trial's over. If I have to look, I can look for proof later. For now, I should just trust my instinct and point with certainty. They might fall for it if you're thought-provoking enough. The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. You turn the situation on its head, yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? Do you think it ever gets to a point where the judge is like, oh god, the defense attorney's Phoenix, right? Let me just cancel my plans for the next 3 days.
Prosecution's Miles Edgeworth?
Oh god, it's Phoenix and Miles?
I'm so sick of these two.
God, it's Edgeworth and Wright.
Can I schedule my vacation now?
There's no way he has any way. He's just bluffing. Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything useless. I have evidence to support it. What? What? You're not thinking hard enough today, right? Do you think the wine glass escapes my notice? Then...
Not really.
what am I supposed to do?
There's some chatter. There's no way, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some chatter and well, nothing.
Oh, okay, sorry, that was just me. Never mind. Then... Hi? I see that tail wagging a mile a minute. Of course it's been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints. There are only one set of fingerprints left on the glass. Only one? Well, whose were they? They were not the victims or the defendants, rather, they were the ones of Adrian Andrews. Of what? That's why I said that the person who discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright? I can't believe I fell into another trap. Mr. Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Kurita. And upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned to the glass on the dresser. What you said makes a lot of sense. I mean, okay, don't quote me on this, but if you see a dead body, wouldn't you drop it on the ground, not casually place it on a desk?
Huh?
Like, if you see a dead body, like, you know, you're holding a glass, like, you're drinking wine, you see a dead body, I want to say your reaction's like, oh my god, and then you drop your wine glass. I get everyone's different, but it's just like, unless she was by the table, which it's like, whatever, but it's just like, I don't know, she'd be like, tisk, tisk, tisk. Now do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario, as it explains everything all too well. It's a long and hard this past year, but what needs to be prosecuted? From here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. Hi.
I'm just going to get clothes, so don't worry about it.
Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict. Unfortunately, I can only pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness that we would like the court to hear from. Another witness. Yes. Bailiff, please bring out the next witness. What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? Ugh. Now the witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation. You're... Gotcha. I wonder what happened to the calm composure he had earlier. Oh, Edgy boy, it's been almost a year since we last met, isn't it? You should be more happy to see me. I saw the report with your testimony. But who knew? But who knew that was under the helmet? Is the Wicked Witch of the witness stand?
Oh, don't start crying now.
Yes? What? Come here! Come here! Come on! Hey! Where are you going? Oh, she's leaving. Okay. I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm gonna tell you... Hi? Come here! Come on! What? What is he, huh? Who's a pretty little girl, huh? So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Everything I don't have to do with this terrible crime. This first witness, this terrible crime is all the court needs to know. Oof! Shush, I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Hi!
Maybe I was going to help me.
Miles?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, oh god. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Don't interrupt us, Gramps. Okay. Yes, ma'am. No. Please, by all means, interrupt her. Please! Sorry, lost my composure. Hi! What's up? Yes? Anyway, witness your testimony, please. It's true what they say, that youth are so hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now that... What should I start with? The witness was on secretary duty?
Security detail?
I read it as security, but secretary came up. Hi. What's going on? The witness was on security detail at the hotel for American Murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldback? It was a great job being able to see my dear Yvonne. It was almost too much for my little head.
Oh, really? Really?
Oh, did you want to voice Oldback? You mean you were a fan of the victim? It's your line. We don't have all day, it's your line. Great way to add it. Cool, awesome. Next line?
Yeah, no, I'm done now.
Look, it's your line. Okay, fine. But not for me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in this in a little child like him. I'm only interested in the real man, Juan Carida. I'm probably saying his name wrong.
Those two are the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night. Someone shoot her. You know that's what he's saying.
Very well, please tell about what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo. Please don't call me that. Anyway, after the ceremony, we went to pace around the hallway in front of his room. There was something. There was something I found something interesting. There was something interesting. There was something I was interested. Yeah. Excuse me. Something I was interested in finding out. You know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was Engarde. Matt Engarde. Trying to sneak out his he was trying to sneak his way out of his Juan's room. So Mr. Engarde came from the victim's room. See, it had to be him. He's the murderer. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Mom, you have a watcher.
What? I'm sitting right here. I didn't go anywhere.
What?
Really?
Yes?
Pat me.
Yes. Ow. Ow. Hi.
Okay, so press old bag on the fifth statement. It was Engarde.
Yes. Yes? Why are you whining? What? What is it, cutie? Hmm? What is it? Huh? What is it? Hmm? Press. Yeah? Marinating me? What? You saw my client. Are you sure about that?
What else did the person quote?
Yesy? Really? Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person. Why do I have the sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into the... Hi, what do you do? I just should delve into this a little bit further. Hi. What are you doing? No. Nope.
Fine.
What was that noise?
I want that too. You just took away my toys and my treats for later.
You don't need to eat sugar.
Don't whine. Because you know what? You've been here for like 6 hours. Yeah, exactly. Don't whine.
But I want to.
Because you know that whining shit only gets you so far.
No, it gets me far.
It didn't get me anywhere. Sorry. Just because you're cute.
I mean, I'm cute.
It's a good thing you're cute.
Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail. What a troublesome man you are. Really, as if something like that really matters. But it does. Oh no, what was it? Oh yes, it was this thing. Or is that thing? What thing? That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racy jacket. He was wearing that in the tension center too. That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women and out of pantaloons? Oh, other pants. Men. Oh, right. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? Of course, it was very important, Your Honor. Then perhaps you'd like to point out what part of the testimony was important. Well, if you will let me finish. Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended in her testimony? Added. I don't quite see where this is going, but please. But alright, witness, please. Well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must.
But she's never done.
Miss Von Karma can have a whip.
He was wearing statement he was wearing.
He was wearing his flashy racing jacket. Honestly, it's all just for show. Miss Oldbag. What? Don't say my name for no reason. I don't want to say your name with reason. You know what this is? It's button number 2 on the gem engine's costume. Okay, now I know she's an obsessed fan. She just identified it at a single glance. Give it here! Give it here! If you don't give it here, I'll punish you with this. Wow, she really is a diehard fan. To want the button of blood. This button was discovered on Mr. Engarde's body during a full body search. See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that that was that rascal Engarde. He was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai Kama. I'm probably butchering that. See? Mr. Engarde is nickel samurai. Witness, now I may say, may just be me, but I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you just say that the defendant, Matt Engarde, was wearing his usual racing jacket? I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the trendiest... Now you're getting all this, right? I hate this woman.
What you saw in actuality.
Now hold your tongue still for just one goddamn second. Sorry, pardon my language. What? So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Engarde then, but the man. But Mr. Engarde, the nickel samurai. But when you think about it, they're really one and the same anyway. Miss Oldbag, this is very important. This is a very important point we're talking about. Ejifu, don't you think so? Well, it might be something worth considering. Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Oh, right, if you insist. Now, if it was real court, she would be held in contempt of court for lying. I would think, right? I should be the one that's sighing. I should be the one sighing, not you.
So here's her testimony. Who I saw. You're gonna press on the second statement.
Hold on.
Gives you an achievement in newer versions.
On guard. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, well, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go through a post-ceremony stage right after the crime, you know? So he must have worn the Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. So press the second statement?
Well, it said pressing on the second statement gives you an achievement in newer versions.
I knew it. I knew you'd say he was. I knew you'd say he was inside the costume. What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy, thinking such rude things. But the possibility does exist. Oh, youngins, today I told you there's no way it was anyone else. How do you know that? Because I said so. And what I say is the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, at least she's just a delightful witness. At least she's just as delightful of a witness as she was a year ago. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. There you go. Be a little more careful when you testify, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket. Now he's not? Not too long ago? Well, let me ask you this. You were just an idiot, when were you... yeah.
When you were itty-bitty, well, because you're brand
Huh? What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper? I dream, huh? Well, I wanted to be Judge Wagner, hero of the public courts. So what? See? And look where you are now. You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Well, what I said earlier. Who puts any weight on things like that? This is the now and everything, and the now is everything, and I can't be held responsible for the past. Says, when did court become theatrics over testimonies? All that matters is the man inside the costume. The man that was inside the costume. Isn't that enough?
At the fifth statement, so we must have won. Present the knife.
Oh shit. So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it was really the Nickel Samurai. As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying this from the very beginning? Can I throw in the towel again? You don't need to think hard on this one. Huh? There's a contradiction in your testimony. It's sitting in plain sight. The question is, what the contradiction means for us. Well, I have to figure that out. We'll have to figure out what you're talking about first. But okay. Present what?
The knife.
Please take a look at this. Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work. No, it's not my intention at all. That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct? Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to the case? You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. Is that what you're driving at? That's exactly what I'm driving at. What are you driving at? Whose car are we driving? If Mr. Engarde was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for the fingerprints to be left on the knife. Actually, it would have been wiped of all previous fingerprints. Yeah, it would have been... It would have... Oh, that's right, the Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he? He probably took off his gloves. Oh, he probably took his gloves off before he began to stab him. And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? There's no way he would do something like that. However, there is one possibility. Well, let's hear your possibility. It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in the Nickel Samurai costume. At the time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just there to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Oh, whoa, hey, thank you for the raid again! How was your stream? Ah, it's all set. A raid's a raid. How was your stream? Which is why I took the gloves off. So the murder still did take place. It's well known that there's bad blood between the defendant and the victim. Yes, I have heard this stuff before. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about that?
He survived Minecraft and he didn't kill himself, correct?
Ah, Minecraft, yes. Did you survive? Or at least if you died, did you die in a more,
Didn't fall from a height tonight?
My stream was alright. Played Conquer a bit on Minecraft. Ah, hey, dying often. I have cheats on, so I just teleport everywhere. Okay. I thought that was my phone going off. What does it sound like? Yeah, I've never played on a hardcore world. I would die.
Oh, I die every 30 seconds.
Hardcore, if you die, you don't have access to that world again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I would never leave, like, the safety of my main area. Yeah, I am with you on that one. I've never ever beat Minecraft legitimately. Don't go after it. Dogs cannot have candy. I've beat the Ender Dragon though. Actually, I've had to beat the Ender Dragon multiple times because I wanted the egg for decoration. And this was before the egg was in the creative bar. So to get the egg, you had to go to the end, kill the Ender Dragon, then you had to get like a piston to push the egg off and collect it. Truly, it was a pain in the ass. Oh, well, Mr. Wright.
How do you do that? So you can do arrows, right? You can shoot arrows?
Arrows are the best way to kill the Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about that, about Mr. Edward's theory? So let me get this straight. Edward's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, to this point,
That's a contradiction.
if he went to the room to talk with him, why would he bring a knife?
Well, exactly. That's the thing.
I'm so glad it's just in the creative menu now. Ugh. This theory contradicts something in the earlier testimony. What are you blabbing on about?
That's where you kill the Ender Dragon. What? Beds?
Oh yeah, that's right, beds! I forget about beds. Oh yeah. You can't sleep in the end. And it used to be in the nether too. But anyways, if you put a place in the bed in the end and you go to sleep in it, it blows up.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask. Anyways, so you just place beds when the dragon's down there.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Yeah. Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Engarde was the killer. If that's the case. It's impossible for the killer to have gone for the victim without intent.
Back that up, present the knife again.
Nice. Hey? I didn't know about that method of killing the Ender Dragon, so I was just like, oh hey, let's just shoot arrows at it. Now would you like the best enchantments with the arrows just to do max damage?
But you had two people in there because it was you and Xander, I believe.
Maybe.
I think.
This knife was used by Mr. Engarde. This was used by Mr. Engarde at dinner. Yes, we've established that. Which means if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Karida, I suppose. However, you just said it yourself. At this time, the defendant had no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't he?
Doesn't use the mouse trap weapon.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what Dream did. Dream is this Minecraft YouTuber that cheated in a Minecraft speedrun.
Oh, okay.
And so many people were involved. Like he like this guy who was like accredited like physics and like this.
Oh. You get the lollipop too?
Yes. This guy, he was just really credited like Matt. I know. I took this candy. I'm such a bad person.
Don't look at me.
Hey, but this guy, he was accredited like mathematician, whatever, and he like was looking at like the stats of everything. It's like, yeah, no, that's not possible. Like the odds of him like getting that were like 1 in like 700 trillion or something. Like, yeah, I only know about it because I watched some guy talk about it, and I'm like, yeah, no, he definitely cheated. That was a fake run, and like,
Let's see to bring that and guard and stack that up. You can see your name profile. That's there.
okay. If that were true, then why would he bring a killer? Why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, wouldn't he? 'Cause I don't follow speedruns, but there's this YouTuber I watch. He has an amazing voice. How? How is 11 minutes and 9 seconds the world record? How is that humanly possible? What? Okay. Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory is flawed from this supposition, you know. Apparently, my god. Like, did he get lucky and did the ender portal spawn right underneath him? Or the entity? And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there'd be glove marks on his glove. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be on it, shouldn't be all over it like bees to a hive. And this brings me to my final point. The knife was planted on the knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Order! Order, I say, order in the court. Was the knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? Eek. To frame my client, Mr. Engarde. Engarde. Of course. To frame. Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one? But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on the knife. Witness? Looks like I made your life a teeny tiny bit more difficult, huh, Jipu? I hate this woman. Witness, did you or did you not really see the Steel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but... Are you saying you mixed up Matt Engarde, Mr. Engarde with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV? But I mean, I really can't do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around the front of their doors, because, well, I wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. Oh, come on, there'd be no fun without it. But unfortunately you need to get used to it. Do you know how often they used to go back and forth about it? She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alrighty then, who were you waiting for then? That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a She's coming back, don't worry. I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Carita, whatever. Am I correct with this? The way you think. You were a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of? So Oldbag was waiting around in the front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Carita. Maybe Phoenix, maybe the Oldbag was waiting around for that person. If it's who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag, you were waiting for the person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? Oh, sorry. We need... Adrian Andrews. Have you played this game, you old buddy? Who is this person? This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Engarde's agent. But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. I see. This is... I see. The judge seems to be really into the article. Oh, yeah, no. I think Oldbug would be surprised if you killed someone. Fair enough. Great game series. It's one of the. I think it's one of. That's one of the really. It's a really good game series if you're into them. Then this manager with the initial AA. Are you saying it's Adrian Andrews? Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well. Huh, looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn by confidentiality stuff then. Witness! What in the world are you... Watch out, Phoenix. I got a bad feeling about this. Anyways, to get you up to speed, we're defending our client Matt Engarde because he's accused of murder. The whole reason we're defending him is because this guy who goes by Da Killer, I think it's, yeah, Da Killer, is, holding our friend hostage, until we get the, a complete acquittal, which means basically innocent, scot-free, from everything. And if we don't, he's gonna kill Maya. It's Oldbag. I don't tend to question her. So, and there's a lot. This case is very confusing. Until I actually watched it, I understood it. Also, Mia, she's dead. She's just being channeled by Pearl. That's a different story. I've got some information, some very secretive information from a certain source. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation, in secret, of course. Do you see certain scenes play out of this crime in the game? Do you see the certain scenes play out of the... like someone committing murder? Is that what you mean? No, you can't have this. No. No. Come on. No. Alright.
Tease her with it first.
Well, it's this way. She's over here. You can't have the candy.
But I want it.
Well, maybe if you're nice, we'll get you a cookie. But what for? Oh, just myself. Personal reasons and all that. It kind of shows it. It kind of shows, like... She can't have candy. She, it's not good for dogs.
Well, she's not asking if anything happened to her, heaven forbid.
I don't know. She's not our dog either.
We're just dog sitting.
Yeah, if anything happened to the dog, we'd probably get killed. Why
This
are
is their baby.
Yeah, maybe if you're good though, someone will get you a cookie. Oh, just yeah, okay, there with that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here? I really don't know what to do. However, I cannot simply let this point slide. I see. Very well then, witness, please testify about this secret information. Distracted Hugbuckles. Yes. Get ready. This is gonna take the wind out of you youngins. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this, really. It's not like we're 10 years old.
Well.
We shrunk Lance down, and now he's a dog.
We only turned him into Lance on Bigfoot for one night.
Yeah, one night he's Lance on Bigfoot, the other time he's a dog. He said if I were to join now, I would have asked, why does Lance look hairy and tiny now? No, usually Lance does stream this with me. He does voices too. Like he said last time he wants to be a voice actor. I just felt like streaming this because I really want to get to the third game. And in order to get to the third game, because the third game has some really, really good cases, we need to get through this. I hate this trial. I love the ending of this trial, but getting to the ending of the trial sucks. It's so confusing. It's so convoluted when you first play it. I understand what's going on now, but it's just like when I was first watching it, no matter what I read online, because I was like watching the show and playing it.
And she cheats.
Creative winning.
Creative winning, my ass.
Well, I also watched the show, the show too.
Yes, now we've watched the show. Yes.
You got tired of him warning you about not to attack chickens in Zelda, so you turned him into a dog.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh,
she knows what's coming? Yeah.
Hi.
No more cookies for you.
Not for the rest of the night after this one.
Look at that look she just gave me. What do you mean, no more cookies for me?
Matt Engarde is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing him a huge scandal. So, to do that, he sent his own manager to get close to him.
Close to one?
Yeah. I cannot condone such dirty acts, so I took an action. Hey, do you know Shake?
Yeah, no.
Hey, you!
We're not.
Maggie! Maggie? Yeah, very aware.
Nothing to be afraid of with this one.
Okay, hey, you sit, shake.
No, I'll just lay down here and look cute, thank you very much.
I believe I said shake.
Just give me the cookie. Give me the cookie now.
Yeah, the way you said very aware, she was like licking my hand. It's like, yeah, very aware.
Yeah, she's never giving me
Of course. I cannot condone such dirty act. Yeah, no. She is a sweetheart. I mean, she doesn't really even bark. You probably would have been more scared of our dog, even though there was nothing to be scared about her. Yeah, she was this big black furry dog. Actually, I have a picture of her I can show you guys. No, go up. Turn brightness up. This is this was our furry little puppy. But oh yeah. Hi. Anyway, that was our puppy. And so she would bark at you if you were coming down the driveway, but the minute you called her name and the minute you walked down the driveway calling her, she would bolt in the house.
Yeah.
She was a wimp. Hi. What? I don't have anything, see? Yeah, if you're in a chew, I would sit up first. I don't have anything. Oh, and this top secret. Oh, in this. Oh, this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? Hi. Hi. Did you want me to hold your paw? Hi. What's up? Finish chewing. The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court. What? Nobody's above gossip, and isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant? Never heard of that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person? We have looked into this matter. Yeah, she was adorable. We had to put her down last year with Transluxe. Do you want to distract people? Hi, yeah, she would distract people. Hopefully more than a bitch that comes in later into the game. I think you know who I'm talking about. Hi. Yes. Hi. Yeah, someone would have to channel her spirit. Unless this one is the one going to court, then she might just distract people. Alright, I found that the truth of the article proposed is in fact baseless gossip. Should this be true? And this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. So this means I have to smash the rumor once and for all. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Be careful. The old duck seems rather excited right now. That's right. Engarde is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth. Maggie, what are you doing?
Checking out the table? I don't know.
Oh no, the criminal. Alright. Well, as the old saying is, you gotta burn old bags with fire. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. That Engarde is one okay, so it is. What do we have?
Oh, so press the fifth statement. This is top secret. You got that? Choose present evidence and present models now.
Alright. Present. Maggie? Your Honor, the statement contradicts this evidence. Alright, so I think what I might do is I might get to a save point now.
Well, finish this off and then the judge will probably say once you get this.
Oh yeah, that's the very monster here. Oh, Recess, never mind.
Yeah.
I've heard of those games, but I've never played them. I've heard they're very good. It does. I didn't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection denied. Try to think before you. I presented Lana's camera. What am I supposed to press?
Press the fifth statement. This is top secret. You got that? The fifth statement?
I pressed.
Choose present evidence.
Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over. Secret information no one else knows yet? And if that's true, then how do you know it's secret information? That's because I'm a pro. Yes! That's what it is. Oh, really? Aren't they releasing a Dragon whatever, like for the Switch or something? I think they're releasing a new game of that, or is it something else? Huh? Well, that's okay. Yeah, heard that. It's a secret. Even if you drilled a hole in my brain, you never find out. Hi. I don't know exactly. I heard there are like 3 parts of it. She's a pro at Minecraft speedrunning. Who is? How in the world did the old bag? Old bag is just. No one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why did you know it, Miss Oldbag? Wow, why are you looking at me like that? Stop it! Oh! Oh no, yeah. Witness! I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire the secret info. Yes. The investigative photographer, Lada Hart. Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She reported that last she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. She reported such a thing? On the piece of paper, she had written down summer outer ego or impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. What? Outrageous ideas, you say? No, I said impressions. Then, everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless? Ah, that's it. That's the note. Oh, that's a new one. No, you see, this is something completely different. It's a top secret list of groceries to buy. And you are the one who took Miss Hart's note. I'm a huge fan of wands, that's why. And the infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She was working with the evil Engarde. She said so herself. Engarde, I'm a psychic. Well, I want to say it's like 8-bit electronic music, so it's really gonna sound the same. But yeah, no. Some of the music is actually really good in these games. I got this on PlayStation. It was on sale for like 20 bucks, and it's 1, 2, and 3. Well, I think like the first 3 main series games. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Edgy Poo, you believe me, don't you? Yeah. I was only trying to help out like I usually am. It's only because it's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine. But it does sound like Pokemon, yeah. This game was made by Capcom. There you go. Well, it was only one piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook it just this once. She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her? If I let up on her now, she'll get away. If I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness, you said that you said the only thing you stole was the note. Is that correct? Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from a terrible lonely trash can, that's all. You're lying, damn it! Oh wow. That's a damn swear if I ever saw one. Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again? Yes, it's my job to. No, no, it's not the dementia. He has a very good memory. What it is, though, is he's on this thing called War Members. It's a long story. But he's on this app called Horror Members. He's looking at people's gavels. So he's not paying attention. He's on his phone. You don't see his phone. It's under his like thing. He's just looking for gavels.
Yeah.
Miss Oldbag. I don't believe you put the. I don't believe that note. It's the only thing you stole that night. I'm waiting to see the confused reaction. Miss Oldbag. The note was with the camera inside its case, wasn't it? A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie." Oh God, it's Max Collection again. My sweetie's $600 camera disappeared on me. Why witness? What is it, Gramps? If you have the note, then it's only logical you have the camera too. Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is it this camera? Is this the camera you're looking for? Ugh, that's... What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you, I fall in love, and I borrow things from people. Usually if you borrow something, you, ask first. Could be wrong. I think your definition of borrow is a little off. I saw the woman's business card, and when I noticed it, it said, Slimebag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. Well, when I saw it, I had to know what sort of picture she had taken. Every time I see Phoenix manage something fiercely on there, she's like, "Ooh, damn, he got him." Yeah, that only works out so well so many times. My professional security guard is my business to know these things. She was in a case in the first game. Bailiff, check the camera's photos, hurry. We must examine them at once. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have? There's only one photo that seems to be relevant in this case. Please present it to the court. That is the Nickel Samurai. See? I told you! That's the guy I saw! This proves the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. It is indeed.
Something strange with it.
What does all the, what does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The photo by itself does not prove the person and is the defendant. However, in his own confusion, Mr. Engarde clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in the Steel Samurai costume. Oh, jeez. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Have a good night's sleep. 6 AM, wow. I'm usually like in bed, but I'm usually sleeping at that point. Granted, I only go to bed till like 2, 3, but you know, if I'm talking, it's still 3. So if that's the case, then the Nickel Samurai is the defendant. I will thank you for stopping in. How did it come to this? I think that brings us to the end. We've examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Hey, whatever works for you, man. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? No. If this photo is really decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put my life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. photos that Lana took, there's
something.
well, there's something strange about this photo.
Present the feet of the Nickel Samurai costume.
I knew this was coming, right? Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we can all agree that there's nothing strange about this photo. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker blaster. Bunker blaster. Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. If you really believe you can honestly find something with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? Well, I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let it go. I can't let my chance go by. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all out of focus. You can't even shoot. Why can't she get a good shot, especially when it counts? Now, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange?
Take that!
It would be a little. I would like to direct the court's attention to the area right here. Why? What are you pointing at? His ankles? If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. And what does that mean? The costume person in the photo could not have been Mr. Engarde. What's the meaning of this? I wonder if you would care to elaborate with actual facts, that is. Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the hakama. His socks. You can see his socks. Exactly. However, in the photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding the hakama just to walk. There's only one explanation for this. The person inside the costume is clearly shorter than the defendant. Alright, I think I have to turn things around for myself this time. That's curious. Huh? What is it? Edgeworth is unusually calm today. That's true. He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride. Along for the ride? What do you mean by that? I mean, I can only guess that he doesn't feel under attack at all. Doesn't feel under attack? I haven't damaged his case at all? Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? If the person in the photo is not Matt Engarde, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless. I figured it would have come to this. What? Right, I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside the costume is not Matt Engarde. In that case, who is in this photo? Who is the photo of? Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume? Don't stress over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focusing on is Ezra's attitude. Don't you think? Yeah, why is he... Yeah. Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who is the person inside the photograph? Adrian Andrews. If you want to know about this Nickel Samurai, who the Nickel Samurai is, it's none other than this woman. And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? Why in the world point to her? For starters, she's short, and she can freely move in and out of Mr. Engarde's room. Finally, she had dinner with Engarde that night. How does this all add up? It means that if you make it it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. The certain knife with Mr. Engarde's fingerprints all over it. The knife was used as the murder weapon. Phoenix, didn't you just say that it would, if the glove would wipe all fingerprints off of the knife? Yeah. Okay. Why don't you just say what you want to say, right? I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict that Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of one Verida. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime. Order, order, order. Jesus Christ. It looks like the trial hit a most unexpected development, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. Alright, this is it. This is kind of bad for us. Huh? What do you mean? If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day. Another day. Ugh! If we look to verdict today, then Maya. Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow. What am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to raise an objection, right? Always. Yeah, I know. I think it's... Please, Your Honor, continue with the trial. You must pass the verdict today. I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she's not... I adore wasting... I had here... Adore? Adore? No. Wasting such valuable time. Is Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that we please continue with today's trial. What? But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development. Just unexpected development. I think you underestimate, Your Honor. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? That Mr. Phoenix Wright would be a slave to his own subpoenaing Miss Andrews to subpoenaing Miss Andrews as well, happening to according to plan, even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on. What? What? Dude, speak in English. What's the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth? Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. She is the next witness. Everything was planned out in advance by that man? Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. It looks like the battle is far from over. Exactly. Very well, we will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness at that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
So now you're on where I found the body from Andrew's testimony. Adrian Andrews. But
Yeah. Actually, that wasn't surprisingly long considering I did the rest of the investigation and the court, which took about 2 hours. Oh, I'm gonna have to explain this to Lance. Alright guys, but I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit follow. We'll be streaming this soon. I think Lance is planning on coming over Saturday or Sunday. One of those 2 days. What day? I'm not sure yet. So we should continue this. I will be continuing Twilight Princess. I just need to get past a certain part. I'm going to be working on that tomorrow, most likely. I'm going to get past it, and then I'll just, call it good. But yeah. I hate that part so much. Anyways, links are in the chat. Make sure you join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. If you guys would like to donate, it's not at all required, but it is greatly appreciated. Every time you donate, it helps out the channel. And we'll get games, or I know we want to start a realm soon, and we'll go towards that. Camera, stuff like that, equipment, whatever it may be. We'll be live tomorrow night. I work at 2 tomorrow, so we're not going to be live tomorrow morning, but tomorrow night we'll be live. And then this coming week, I'll probably keep saying this in streams, I work Monday and Tuesday again this week, but they're quick shifts. So I think Monday we'll only have a night stream. I think Tuesday we'll have a morning and night stream. I think. It depends on how I feel, obviously, but I'm gonna stream here. Thank you for joining. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Stay safe, stay well, and peace out, guys.